Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight is one of the most iconic portrayals in cinema history. From receiving Oscar nominations to being hailed as one of Hollywood's most promising actors, Ledger truly had the world at his feet, but the truth behind his success is far more disturbing. On July 31, 2006, The Dark Knight was officially announced to the public, and when people heard that Heath Ledger had been cast as the iconic Joker, many were confused. Ledger was known for roles in films like 10 Things I Hate About You and Brokeback Mountain, where he delivered strong performances, but playing a character as dark and complex as the Joker seemed way too big of a challenge for him. Ledger had even previously stated he wasn't interested in superhero films. However, he changed his mind after seeing Christopher Nolan's work in Batman Begins. Ledger was impressed by the cinematic depth and realism Nolan brought to the genre. Nolan had immense confidence in Ledger from the beginning, so much so that he cast him as the Joker before the script was even completed. This trust came from Ledger's intense dedication and work ethic, qualities that made him perfect for the role. As Heath Ledger took on the role of the Joker, he found himself diving deep into the character's dark psychology.
Yeah, very nasty. He's a psychopath, sociopath, mass-murdering clown.
In the span of 6 weeks, Heath isolated himself in a hotel room, trying to master his new role of being the Joker. In these weeks, he didn't see his friends and family at all. He believed this was a crucial step to take to fully capture and master the madness of the Joker. This intense commitment led to countless sleepless nights filled with nightmares, pushing him further into the darkness of the Joker. During this time, Ledger made a diary about the new character he was about to step into. He filled it with disturbing images, random thoughts, and unsettling quotes, shaping the Joker's soul page by page. What started as a method to understand the character soon turned into something a lot darker. While Heath was delivering one of the greatest performances of his career, the role itself was pushing him towards a breaking point. The deeper he went, the more the character began to blur with reality. This made a huge impact on Heath, and one that would change his life for the worse. With only about 2 hours of sleep a night and battling intense insomnia, Heath sought medical help. And this right here is where things truly took a dark turn. Doctors prescribed him with sleeping pills and painkillers, which Heath had a past of using in controlled doses. However, during the filming of The Dark Knight, things escalated and his reliance on drugs grew quickly. Ledger developed a serious addiction, and despite his efforts to stop, the drugs began to take over. His health got worse as his body became dependent on the very things that were meant to help him. As his drug use worsened, Michelle Williams, his partner at the time, made the difficult decision to leave with their daughter, Matilda. While Ledger never openly spoke about it, it was clear to those around him that the separation hit him hard. This also led to Heath going out more and ending up taking other drugs. The combination of his struggles with addiction, the emotional toll of his breakup, and his insomnia seemed to be pushing him deeper into a dark place. Friends noticed he was becoming more withdrawn, and it was hard not to see the parallels between his real life and the twisted character of the Joker. And on January 22nd, 2008, the unthinkable happened. Heath Ledger was found dead in his apartment in New York after a drug overdose at the young age of 28. This shocked the whole world, and this even happened before the movie was released. Although his family denied the Joker role played a part in his death, there were clear similarities between the character and Ledger's behavior in the months before his passing. Heath Ledger's tragic death inspired Christopher Nolan to make The Dark Knight the best it could be, dedicating the film to his memory, and he certainly did. 6 months after Ledger's death in July 2008, The Dark Knight got released, and the movie was an absolute masterpiece, leaving the viewers hooked from start to finish. The mix between Christopher Nolan's cinematic creativity, Christian Bale's role as Batman, Hans Zimmer's music, and of course, Heath Ledger's incredible portrayal of the Joker made for an unforgettable watch, getting an incredible score of 9.0 on IMDb and 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Its success was undeniable. The Dark Knight became a part of Heath Ledger's lasting legacy. His performance was praised all around the world, and just a year after his passing, he was posthumously awarded an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. The Oscar wasn't just a recognition of his extraordinary talent, but a reflection of the impact he had on cinema. His family accepted the award on his behalf in an emotional moment, honoring Heath's unforgettable contribution to film and the lasting impact of his final role. What do you think about Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker? Let me know your thoughts and what you want to see in my next video.